today's training is all about social media marketing, and marketing trends for 2024. So some of the information might not be 100% applicable to you as an agent, but will definitely be applicable to the offices and specifically the brand as well. But I would like you to know about it so that you're aware. And maybe if you think that you can incorporate it into your marketing plan, then what are the trends and where is marketing moving towards in the digital sphere. So let's start off with. Uh, oh, there we go. What's up for business? I hear a bit of feedback. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what's up for business? And I know most of you are using WhatsApp probably, hopefully. But yeah, WhatsApp for business has been on the market for a very long time. But I think a lot of people are not using it or realizing what the capabilities are, how much it can grow your business if you make use of WhatsApp for business. Now, in the past, when I tested it, you could only have either WhatsApp, like personalized WhatsApp on your phone, or you could have WhatsApp for business. But in my research, they say that you can now have both apps on your phone and you can switch between the two. Yeah, because in the past, if you were to delete WhatsApp for business, you deleted your all your history from your WhatsApp as well. And that's why I didn't try it again. But in recent times, I've started exploring it again. And I think this is definitely an app that you need to invest in. I know that there's quite a few agents that make use of this app already. And maybe you can share on the chat or a little bit later what your experience is with it. And yeah, if you think it's worth it, or how did you manage to grow your business through WhatsApp for Business? So, just a few things about WhatsApp for Business to explain what it's all about and how it can help you. Obviously, it was designed to communicate with customers or clients. Like I said, you could have both apps on the same device, and it allows you to share your business information with your customers. So on the right-hand side, there's little screenshots of a real estate company. So basically, you would have a little profile picture there, and all of your details is available. And you can set up some automated messages where if someone were to contact you and it's outside of your business hours, or maybe you're busy at that stage, the app will automatically reply to the client saying that thank you for contacting me. I am busy at the moment, but I will get back to you as soon as possible. So that ensures that highly effective customer service and instant gratification that a customer gets an answer from you immediately. So here's a few 6 WhatsApp business account features that will help you to grow your business or make your business more vital. So through the use of chatbots, you can use quick replies. There are quite a few websites now, like this URL that I've added here for you for wasstyle.com, that focus on building chatbots that you can integrate into your WhatsApp. So on the right hand side, you'll see a little image there where you can basically build a catalog with your stock of properties, and you can send it. We'll talk about channels just now, but you can send it to channels on your channel, and people can see what your portfolio of properties available are, and they can then click on that link, and it will take them through the prompts to show them more about the property or show their interest in the property. So this is a very nice automated tool that you can use on WhatsApp for Business. We talked about automatic away messages already. And then contact and message labels. So just like you would build your database in CRM, where you would have your buyers and your sellers, or you would have buyers for your low end range or buyers for high end range, you can now label your contacts and your messages to put them into categories. And when you are sending out a marketing campaign through WhatsApp, you can then choose the label that you want to speak to. And yeah, everything is already categorized as you went on and kept your admin updated. The catalogs and collections, I've explained now with the properties what you can do there. Catalog links, that's basically linking your website listing to your listing in your WhatsApp catalog. So that's a nice way to again create that flow of traffic from your WhatsApp contacts to your website, showcasing your property and ensuring that extra traffic to your website. And then they used to, well, there's currently still broadcast lists. Now, broadcast list is something where you can send out one message to a whole bunch of people, and you don't have to open each contact separately and send the marketing that you want to. But with the newest WhatsApp channels that was launched a few months ago, that is basically taking over the broadcast lists and giving you um, a bit more options and yeah, to work with. So let's have a look at that. Let's have a quick look at the video that when they launched WhatsApp channels. Just quickly want to double check. It seems like in the chat, some people says that they cannot see the screen. Can you please confirm if everyone is not seeing the screen that I'm presenting? We can see. Okay,
Yeah, I
Wendy.
think it was Wendy who was having some issues.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. Michelle, could you please mute Mabel Reichardt? Thank you.
Okay, we'll do.
Thanks. All right, let's move on then. So, the WhatsApp channels is a nice new tool that is also now available for you to communicate, but it's a one-way broadcasting tool. So instead of creating a group of people where you could select all your contacts on your phone and you create a group and everyone has to, um, look at this. All the communication that's been sent, and you change the settings to only admins can send, that is no more, although it's still there. But this is a nice solution to ensure that there's that privacy where you people can't see who is following your channel. Only you as the channel owner can see who's following your channel. And yeah, it's not that chatter and unnecessary messages that's going yeah, forwards and backwards. So this is a nice, let me show you a quick video here of one of our teams in Pretoria. This is their channel, and I've just did a little scroll through some of the posts that they have done already. So you can, the followers can engage by using the emoticons, or showing that they love a post or something like that, but they cannot reply on that specific channel. So yeah, if that's a nice way to again showcase your properties, communicate some nice events like good luck for the matric exams, etc. So you can send texts and photos, videos, stickers, and you can even create polls on here. And a poll is a nice interactive way of getting your followers to, getting some information from them. So, say for example, if you create a poll to say how I feel about buying a house within the next 3 months, and then you can give them three options. I'm excited to invest in a new property. I'm a bit concerned about the economy, or no way, not right now. And then you can actually measure what your audience is feeling, and your clients are feeling like. What is the feeling in the market? And you can have immediate feedback from them, and you don't have to, guess what they are thinking and how they're feeling about the market. All right. There are two ways that you can for people to join your channel. So you can either send an invite link through WhatsApp, or you can post it on social media, and people can click on it and then connect with your channel. Or if they go onto their phones, there's a space where they can search for real estate, or your specific page name or channel name, and then they can join the channel like that. Okay, on these WhatsApp channels, you can actually edit your messages for up to 15 minutes after you have sent it. So if you made a little mistake, or if you wanted to change your message a little bit, you have about 15 minutes, sorry, 15 minutes to adjust or edit that message before it becomes permanent. You can lock and chats and hide it. That's not really for business, but it's one of the features of the channel. You can send voice messages. So actually, didn't know about this. This has been on the market for 5 months already. So there's no text, no sound to this, but have a quick look at how cool these, instead of sending a voice message, you can send an instant video message. So you can see it will come up like a little circle like that. And you basically just activate it in your WhatsApp settings. So it's very easy to do it. And it's, yeah, I think it's quite a cool feature. Then you will be hearing obviously a lot about AI, which is now the talk of the town. And so a lot of AI content and tools are doing the rounds, and it's not stopping there. So please start exploring it, play around with it. It's not there to it's not there to take over anyone's jobs. It's there to make our lives easier, and to enable us to do things faster and easier, and definitely making things a bit more interesting as well. So, according to Bill Gates, he said, I think in the next 5 years, about he thinks that I think it's about 80% of people will have virtual agents, or assistants, not agents, assistants. So that is basically a chatbot where which does the work for you. So if someone were to contact you, you can set up your chatbot and to have a conversation with this client up to a point to where you want to make contact with that client. So if they just want to find out, what is your offering, or how can they get in contact with you? This chatbot can automatically send all the basic information to them, and you can set that up in different levels. So if you decide that you want to be able to make contact directly with that customer by level 4, then you can build these little levels with your chatbot to give your client the necessary information that they might need. AI sticker creators that is already in built into your WhatsApp. So you'll see here at the bottom, you can literally just describe the sticker that you want. Um, Say, for example, I saw one this morning, a crocodile in a teacup, and then it will generate a few options of stickers, and yeah, you've got an easy way instead of trying to download sticker packs and looking for things that you can use as a sticker. That's a nice tool that they've built in. And then AI art, that is another feature that they've built in. I've added this link. When we upload this onto Knowledge Base, you can definitely go and click on that link. It's basically a just a how to use AI art and how to activate it into your WhatsApp. Again, it creates images according to your needs. You just tell the app what you want, and then it generates some images, and it gives you some options to use. All right, so I don't know how many of you have seen on your Instagram page on the left-hand side at the bottom, there's this little at sign or squiggle. And this is the newest app that was launched by Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram and so on. And they call it Threads. So they basically launched this to be a competitor of for Twitter, or X as we know it now. Um, so yeah, it's a rival to Twitter, launched by Meta. It syncs with your Instagram account, which is very cool because I'm sure any one of you have created a social media page like Facebook or Instagram. You start from scratch, building up a following and follower base. So you need to keep on posting, recruiting people to follow your page. While with Threads, because it's integrated with your Instagram account, it instantly brings in or pulls in that database of people that are already following you, as well as the people that you are following on Instagram. So that yeah, it takes out all of that extra work to start from scratch. And there's at the moment no other social media um, page or a platform that offers that. So I think they were very smart to take on Twitter or X, especially since it's been, getting a whole lot of bad reviews with Elon Musk and all of his funny games that he's playing. They say that it's a safer alternative to Twitter. So I would be interested to hear exactly why or how they can say that. They apparently, according to some of the influencers that I've listened to, they said that at this stage, but it's still young. It's not like Twitter wars where people are twit slapping each other and bad mouthing every each other. But yeah, wherever there is a platform where you have free speech, I guess the opportunity is there for it to turn ugly. All right, you can okay, create either a public or a private account, so you can definitely keep your information safe or your post safe, or you can, if you use it for business, it will definitely be a public account. Where Twitter only has, I think, 280 character limits, this one has got a 500 character limit. You can also upload video, image, and text. And yeah, this app the focus is on conversation and engagement. So use this app to converse with people out there that is interested in real estate and property. So the name says it all as well. Threads or a thread. You start a conversation about a topic, and then you want to build a thread around that specific topic. So start playing around with it, and yeah, just start a conversation with someone and see if you can build some or gain some knowledge and build some excitement in the real estate industry. If we talk about a shelf life, so if we upload a YouTube video, it's got a very long shelf life. You can go back and see videos that are 6 years old and 10 years old. So YouTube content has a long, very long shelf life. Facebook and Instagram shelf life is much shorter. It's like 24 hours, depending on what time of the day you post. That's when you know the closer when you post, when people are on Facebook, the higher the probability is that they will see your post. Well, with threads, the same like Twitter, it's a very, very short shelf life. So if you tweet something now or thread something now, in the next few minutes or few hours, that conversation is over and people have moved on to the next conversation. But yeah, they recommend that it's still in the testing phase, but they recommend that you post at least once a day or more during the day. So if you are a avid Twitter or tweeter and going to turn to a threader now, this is the platform for you to play on. Another thing that is just interesting to take note of is that you can't delete your Threads account without deleting your Instagram account. So um, it might change in the future, but at this stage, that is the capabilities of this app. All right, AI. There is so much to say about AI, and I think a lot of people are a little bit scared of AI. But yeah, I believe that the more that you read about something, or the more that you go and watch some videos and learn about it, the less you have to be scared of it. So, just interesting, Hootsuite did a social trends um, survey, and this is what they found AI is has been used for and will be used for in the future. So editing and refining text, produce ad text from scratch, develop new ideas, completely revise and rewrite text, produce customer support text from scratch, edit images, generate images, and at the lowest point at this stage is use a chatbot to respond to messages. So yeah, the chatbots are still very very low on the AI. Although a lot of the platforms are investing a lot of time and money to build that into the platforms, I think that's definitely well, you can definitely see it has grown the most in percentage wise. Now, I'm sure everyone has heard of Chat GPT, and hopefully you've started playing around with it. I've definitely seen some of the agents, trying it out, writing emails and sounding very sophisticated and articulated. And that is what ChatGPT is helping you with, is to find, to better your language, to help you with spelling. So I think one of the best ways to use this is definitely for your listings. So I'm quickly going to show you on the website here. This is what ChatGPT looks like. And there are more better versions of it, although you have to pay like for ChatGPT 4. But the standard one is for free. So let me do one quick demonstration for you. So it's very easy. You basically tell it exactly what you want, and it's like having a conversation with it. So if you are not happy with what it produced, then you just tell it, listen, rewrite it, or focus more on X, Y, and Z, and then it will change it. So let's say um, write content. No, wait, write uh, description for my four-bedroom house in Cape Town, no, in Durbanville, Cape Town, focusing on the landscape, security, and modern finishes. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. So there it starts, and you can see it's very, very fast. So it will write a some nice content, and like you can see, I said that it should focus on the landscape, the security, and modern finishes. And if you are not happy with it, or you want to extend that or build on that, then you can say, please add um, information about amenities in the area. Okay, and there it goes again, and it starts typing up information about possible amenities. Now, something that I would like to stress is that um, you, ChatGPT has a language that it speaks, and if you use it enough, you will definitely start recognizing the language that it uses, the type of, the way that it speaks. So it's easy to pick this up, and people will easily see if you have taken a shortcut and did something and it doesn't really speak to your listing. So make sure that when you make use of ChatGPT, put a human touch to it as well. Read through it properly, make a few changes here and there, and make sure that it is focused on your listing and that people can feel what your listing is all about and that it's not just AI generated. So go and play around with it. You can see here on the left hand side, you can start a new chat for a new conversation that you want to start. And yeah, it's a nice tool. I think a lot of people have spent many, many hours on this tool already. So I will show you a little bit later how you can use this as well for creating a social media calendar. And yeah, actually, we'll come back to this side just now. All right, so like I said, ask it what it is that you would like for it to write for you. Refine the criteria by giving it more information. Adjust according to the platform where you would like to post. So just to give you a quick demonstration again, say for example for Facebook and Instagram, you can just go back to that content and say, please shorten to um, 100 words for Facebook. And then it will write a much shorter description that you can use for Facebook or Instagram on top of, in that content section of your post that you're going to use. So, yeah, I think that's awesome. LinkedIn, longer content, write something about the industry. So you can, start playing around with creating your own articles, for example, that you can post. And yeah, if you guys want to write articles and send it to us to post on the website, we would love that if that type of input from you, especially if it's about the area where you are doing business. Write a short article of all the top 5 places that makes your neighborhood so amazing and why people should buy property in that area. So it's so much easier now to do that with something like ChatGPT. You can even, write an article yourself and then put it into ChatGPT. So you copy and paste it there, and then you ask it to refine it or rewrite it, and then it will make, yeah, just rewrite it in a much more sophisticated and or readable way. You can even ask it to write it in a relaxed type of newsletter way, or you can ask it to write it in a formal way. It will do exactly what you ask it to do. And then for short to medium content, that is for your videos. Remember, I always stress this: don't just post a video don't just post a brochure or a picture on social media. Add that little bit of content at the top because it makes it easier for the algorithms to pick up that text. And when people are searching for something, it can actually push that content towards them. So yeah, make use of your text. I'm not going to go too much into this, but for the agents who have already played around with ChatGPT quite a bit, this is an extension that you can plug into your Google Chrome. So if you go and Google AI PRM for ChatGPT, it will just want to show this part here again. So on the website itself, you see that there are some topics here where they help you to give you get you started. So you will then plug this into this page, so that there is more. It's more diverse, and especially for articles and so on, it will help you to create better type of content. So this is a nice plugin that you can download and plug into your Google Chrome. At the moment, it doesn't plug into any other search engine apart from Google Chrome. Okay, and then just a few other interesting AI tools that people are talking about. Lexica.art is an image creator. So yeah, you can basically type in what type of image you're looking for again. Real estate agents on top of a mountain, and then it will produce a variety of images for you to use. These type of tools you can use for creating content for your social media plan. So go and play around with it and yeah, see, have some fun with it. LumaLabs.ai, you can turn any object shot with video into a 3D object. This is quite cool. I looked at it last night, and you basically take your phone and you walk around a specific object, taking a video a few times. Then you upload this video into Luma AI, and it will take that object and turn it into a 3D type of object. So that's a nice one to go and play around with as well. Mubit instantly generates tracks perfectly tailored to your content on any platform. So I know that if you make use of TikTok and Instagram, there's already content or audio that you can add to your post that you've created. But yeah, if you want to do something a bit unique to you and that is fitted with the specific content that you want to post, this app is definitely something to try out as well. The script AI, that is to clone your voice. So you can do voiceovers, and this app, you do apparently you upload your voice, so you speak or they record your voice, and then after 24 hours, they've built AI that if you type any text in, it will sound like you. So that is actually quite scary, but also a little bit amazing, I think. Replicate.com, restore old images. Okay, this one I just put in, added for you for fun, especially for those old family photos that are in black and white or very faded. This app restores those old images if you upload it. And then Kyber.ai turns text, videos, photos, and music into stunning videos with advanced AI generation engine. So yeah, again, you can upload videos and photos that you've used, and then it will create this beautiful reel for you for some social media content. All right, then the next trend, which I think is we've all been using it, but I don't think we've realized that more and more people are using it for searching and not just for communicating like a voice note, for example. So voice search is definitely a trend that's building in 2024. This means focusing on long tail keywords and natural language processing. So, what I mean by this is that instead of when you are posting content on social media and when you're busy writing your articles on ChatGPT, don't just use real estate or property as a keyword, but you need to make things, keywords longer so that it can be a bit more refined. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So if we look at the word or the term real estate, um, on average, and I need to go and do a bit more research on this, but according to Google keywords, this is between 1,000 and 10,000 times a month. This keyword is being searched for. So, for those of you who have done Google keywords and paid for, um, Google keywords, you will find that it's the more common a keyword is like real estate, the more expensive it becomes to put money towards that. And because the competition is so high, people want to, their content there if someone searches for real estate. But yeah, let's take a look at property for sale again, and this is actually even much higher than real estate, between 10,000 and 100,000 times a month that is being searched for. So the chances that your content is going to get lost between everyone else who's using the keywords property for sale is obviously very high. So you need to add that refinement into your keywords, and especially for people who are starting to search for more specific things. So, say for example, um, a general phrase is real estate. A long tail keyword is a bit more specific. So, real estate for sale in Durbanville. But a voice search is often very detailed. So, then you can say a three-bedroom modern home with a separate flat for sale in Durbanville in a secure estate. And if you build that into your posts, that content again will be picked up by the algorithms. And if someone will, and users are starting to do that more and more, to especially with voice search, to give more information and to try and filter out all the nonsense that they don't want to see. If they are looking specifically for secure estate living properties, then they are going to build that into their search, and your content needs to be searchable by adding those type of words. So you can see, obviously, the shorter the general phrases, the higher the competition for the keywords, and the broader the description is, the lower the competition is. So it will be you will get more bang for your buck if you are going to use Google AdWords, for example, because those keywords and phrases won't be used as much, and it won't cost as much if to advertise your post. I hope I'm not speaking over people and you don't understand exactly what I'm saying, but yeah, we can definitely discuss this more if you want to do that at a later stage. Okay, there's just a few things that or tips that they have given us to take a look at, especially for creating this type of content. So, firstly, go and research a bit about frequently asked questions that people have, especially about real estate or property for sale, and then you can start creating content answering those type of questions. Um, I think a nice place to go and look, in Pretoria, there's a Facebook group called Ek is van die Ooste, or I'm from the East. And there's a lot of conversation happening on those type of platforms. So keep your eye on that, and even you can do a search in that group if you don't have time to constantly check those groups, but do a search for a real estate agent, for example, or real estate or property for sale, and go and have look at the comments that people are talking about. Especially, I mean, people love complaining on platforms like that. So go and have a look on about what people are complaining about, and then create content or your marketing strategy to address those concerns or those complaints. Go and capture those people that have identified, what they are struggling with or what their needs are, and adjust your or adapt your marketing message to that. Use that in your headings for your content as well. So, say, for example, 3 reasons why you shouldn't use, um, yeah, why you shouldn't use. I'm scared. I don't want to step on toes. I'm just trying to think of a of an example, but why you shouldn't use. Um, a real estate agent that is that doesn't look professional, for example. I don't know. That's a bad example now, but yeah, just go and have a think about it and develop content according to their needs. Answer questions in 30 to 40 words. So again, the more words that you use, the more searchable it will be. Don't just use 5 words to give an answer, and then keep the rest of your content relevant to the FAQs. So yeah, don't start talking about things if people didn't really ask about that. Video marketing, again, has been around for a long time, but it is growing more and more, and it's very important that you start exploring this. I know that people are scared of making use of video marketing. They don't feel comfortable being in front of a camera. But there are so many different tools now that you can use and ways of creating video content that you don't have to speak. You don't have to appear in front of the camera if you don't want to. There are a lot of AI tools where you can do voiceovers. Um, you can add music. So we'll take a look at some examples a little bit later. But yeah, video is definitely growing and it's becoming more and more important for you to use. So there's a few content ideas here. So say for example, 7 things to know before moving to Hermanus. You can either do this as static, but it's definitely it captures the eye much more if you make use of video. So go and take a walk through your town where you are or your neighborhood where you are, and uh, identify 5 or 7 things that you want to a spotlight about the area, and then take like 5 seconds or 10, yeah, say 5 second videos or 10 second videos about that specific thing that you want to talk about, whether it's hiking trails on the beach or safe and secure. There's a lot of security in the area, for example. Go and highlight those things about your area and promote the place where you live and where you sell. um, 5 things people love about living in Woodstock. Again, it's almost the same like the previous one, but talk about go and visit some of the local coffee spots or restaurants, or if there is an amazing tailor that makes beautiful evening gowns, go and collaborate with those people, because in the end, if they have an amazing following on their social media pages, you can collaborate with them, and you get a much bigger reach if you tag them in your posts. So yeah, go and think outside of the box a bit, and promote your areas where you sell. Three most popular neighborhoods in Johannesburg. If you are servicing a wider area than just one neighborhood, this is a nice opportunity to showcase the best of those neighborhoods. Um, this is a nice idea as well. How much home will 1.5 million get you in Pretoria East? and then you can make use of some video to showcase one of your properties that fall within that bracket of price range. And then client testimonials, very, very good, because I'm sure you know that one of the best ways of marketing is word of mouth. And it's all about getting that sense of trust, and people trust if they speak to other people who have dealt with you in the past. So ask your clients if they feel comfortable to send you a little video about with a testimonial, or if you're there doing a handover with their keys, um, ask them to if you can do a quick video and make use of it on social media. Please make sure that you get the approval to post that. Okay, here's a few examples that I found on in South Africa and internationally. So this is again just some nice content ideas. This guy, I'm sure you guys know, is Michael Price. He is there in Cape Town, and this is one of his posts.
If the price is not compelling, it's not selling. I get this question every year from buyer.
Sorry, I'm trying to make it a bit louder.
Clients. They like pricey, excuse the pun. That home looks amazing. It's not selling. What's wrong with it? I tell them this. Come here. I'm going to tell you and let you in on a little secret. Come here. It's the price. It's always the price. It's always the price. It doesn't matter if a house is in a great location. It's easy to show. It's vacant. It's staged. It's high. It has high-end finishes. It's amazing. If it's not priced right, it's not moving. And then the listing expires. And then they try it again. It's a seller who is stubborn and not letting go of that aspirational price that is not achievable. They're out of touch with reality. At the end of the day, if the home is not selling, then the price is not compelling. It's as simple as that. Send this to someone who needs to hear it and tell them, Pricey told you that your home was too pricey. I'll see you next time.
Okay, so you can see this guy is very comfortable in front of the video, but again, this only came with experience. He played around with it, he built on it, and obviously he's built a a very big following on social media. So you will never get there if you don't start somewhere. And yeah, you can, like I said previously, if you don't want to be in front of the video or camera, then make use of images or text. There are many different ways of doing these videos. This is an internet, I think an American one.
You might be asking, who are the people who are actually able to buy a home right now? Well, the National Association of Realtors just released the 2023 profile on buyers and sellers. And let's just talk about the buyers here. This is interesting. For first-time home buyers, yeah, they made up 32% of all purchase transactions. And that is actually up from 26% from last year. The average age of a first-time home buyer is 35 years old, and the average age of a repeat home buyer is 58 years old. 59% of recent buyers are married couples, and 70%, yeah, that's a big number, 70% of recent buyers are people who do not have children in the home who are under the age of 18. One more interesting side note here is that 14% of buyers this year purchased what's known as a multi-generational home to either bring in aging parents into the home or so adult children can move back in.
Now, that is a interesting thing, and I don't know if you saw, but there was a Lightstone webinar this morning talking about, things that's happening in the industry. We're constantly reading news on Property 24, on MoneyWeb, all these places where you can get interesting information and do a quick little video and share that. Now, if you see this text that came onto this over this video, basically narrating everything that she said, that is not something that you need to go and try and create in some other video editor app. there are a whole lot of different AI tools now that you can use that automatically bring in this text. So go and play around with it, go and research it, spend some time, take a day and, just spend some time online and see what tools are available there. If we find something interesting, we will definitely share it on the group as well. And yeah, make the time to explore an app and see what tools can make your life easier. This is a bit more a fun type of video, just something silly, but it portrays the some humor and the personality of the agent. So yeah, with all of these filters that we get, I'm sure you've all played around with it. Beautifying yourself or making yourself look older. Have some fun with it. And this is the type of content that will catch people's eyes because they don't just want boring stuff. They want things that are fun to look at. It must be entertaining. So that is the whole trend where content is going and what people are finding interesting on social media.
If the price is
Okay, and then for some local talent on the Property.CoZa front, um, have a look at Rivka. So it's nice, funky music. It makes everyone start moving with it, and adding that Property.CoZa branding in there. This is also a nice one with the music, although there isn't more branding in it, but yeah, it's on her page, so they know that it is Property.CoZa. Okay. So if you want some lessons for the creating these reels, you can contact Rivka. Rivka, I'm not sure if you're here today, but you've got some customers that want your expertise. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these. I just added them onto the presentation for some content ideas. And yeah, go and have a look at some of these. And again, if you want to make use of ChatGPT and ask it, give me 10 video content ideas to promote my real estate business. And then it will start giving you some pointers there and things that you can do to create some cool content. A day in the life of a real estate agent, before and after transformations. Those are very nice, especially if you are working with clients that are renovating a home, for example. So go and use ChatGPT. All right, next. Okay, now these trends that I'm going to show you or talk about, I'm not going to go into all the details. I just wanted to make you aware of it. So there's a lot of writing here, and I'm just going to give you the nutshell version of it. So this is a long word for basically saying that make use of stories on Instagram and of Facebook and TikTok and so on. So this the even on WhatsApp. I'm someone, yeah, I don't really like using stories. I've never done it in the past, but recently I've played around with it a bit, and I was actually shocked to see how many people look at my story or my update on WhatsApp. So although it's only available for 24 hours, people are curious to see, what's going on, what are people up to. So this type of content is getting a whole lot of traction. You can see that they are saying 62% of users become more interested in a brand or product if they see it in the story. So make use of stories on your different platforms. hyper personalization is going to be very big in 2024. So this is if you take a look at brands like Spotify, Netflix, or okay, Amazon in South Africa, takealot.com. After you've watched something on Netflix, after a while it will start pushing content to you to say, because you've watched Game of Thrones, here are some other content or shows that you might find interesting. Or on Takealot, if you have searched for I don't know, pedestal fan. That's something that I bought in the past week with all of this heat. If you've searched for a pedestal fan or if you've bought something, it will start pushing content to you to say, because you have looked at this, take a look at this as well. So they will start learning what it is that you are interested in and start adjusting the content to that. Now, our systems don't have that capability at this stage, but I think on a personal level, you as an agent can make use of this hyper personalization. So, start to learn your more about your customers. Look at the things that if they go and have a look at the insights on your social media pages. You look at the demographics and start creating content that will be directed to that type of demographic, whether it's older demographic or younger demographic. And yeah, try and see if there are ways that you can figure out what it is that they like. If you've sold a house, for example, make notes about that. Okay, rising role of micro and nano influencers. So this is we all know about influencers and they've been around for a long time. We know that they cost a whole lot of money, especially for brands that want to make use of influencers. But because of the platforms that have grown so much, they found that there are so many smaller and younger or not younger, smaller influencers that have got a smaller following, but that are very targeted to a specific topic or industry, for example. So this, I'm going to show you this video. In America, there are a few guys that walk around in New York, and well, they basically actually travel across the world these days to go and have a look at apartments and homes, and they meet people on the street and ask them, how much do you pay for rent? And sometimes people will say, no, I don't rent, I own. And then this guy will ask, can I go and have a look at your apartment or your house? And then they take them through that. So this one is a little bit different. This guy is a real estate agent in the suit, and he collaborated with this influencer, which has got a massive following. We, yeah, have a look, and then it's going to be self-explanatory.
Yo, what do you do for a living?
I'm a real estate broker and I run a real estate firm.
Okay, what are you doing right now?
Going to show a penthouse at this building on Fifth Avenue.
Is this the Gucci one?
No comment.
Can we check it out?
Right now?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, here we go. So this is the penthouse.
This is crazy.
2 floors, just under 10,000 square feet. It's 8 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. It's got a lot of these cool details, like this mantle and a true wood burning fireplace. This is the first time I've ever seen a skylight in a New York City tower.
Yeah,
like
what?
2 kitchens, 2 private elevators. Kitchen number 1 at night, honestly, some of my favorite views in Rockefeller Center, where like SNL will do their parties.
This is like the best spot to be.
I'll show you something cool here.
Is it an elevator? Oh.
Yeah, private elevators with like the old school, like the
Can we
doors.
use it? Does it work?
You can use it. We can just go down the stairs.
Tower of Terror. That just shows how big this place is.
Okay, so I think this is actually a very cool way because this I'm not sure what the following is for this specific influencer, but some of them have from 10,000 to some 100, or some of them have got a few million followers. But this was a cool way, although it seems like they accidentally met on the street. I think it was more collaboration between this agent to build on his brand and to showcase one of his very amazing properties. And yeah, so go and search or spend some time on these type of pages. Try and identify influencers that are in your area, and collaborate with them, do a fun event together, and which will definitely create amazing content for your channel, and also expand, or get a bigger reach, a bigger a bigger audience that you might not have been able to reach. Okay. Next, LinkedIn will be the prime social media channel for business to business marketing. So if you are doing some commercial real estate, definitely a nice place to go and have a look at building a profile there for you. Even as an agent, although people don't use LinkedIn to promote houses, I have spoken to agents who does that, and who said that they have managed to get some success from that. But I've spent a lot of time on LinkedIn, and I don't see other brands and agents really promoting their properties there, but rather developing a voice in the industry, developing that voice of an expert in the industry. So whether it's creating again some articles and posting it there, or engaging with other content and other users on LinkedIn, being visible there is growing in importance. So this is a platform that you should not forget about. Okay, authenticity will take center stage. Now, users are tired of inauthentic brand messaging. They crave real, transparent interactions. Um, so yeah, I think I found that over the years, although I've created a lot of this content for showcasing or bragging about it when we have sold yet another property, or something like that. I think that type of content has become boring, and people don't find that interesting or amusing anymore. So I want to focus this next year on creating content, and I want you to please also, go and create content yourself, focusing more on authenticity. Talk about the values of the brand, and the values of you as a real estate agent. Talk about things that are interesting to your customers. Um, yeah, I've seen a video where one of the guys talked about one of the no-nos about what not to post on social media, and although it's nice for internal communication to celebrate when we've sold yet another property, they say that customers find it um, not just boring, but they don't like it if you are constantly bragging about yourself. They are rather interested in content that is interesting to them, and that can benefit them, or where they can learn something more, or that is entertaining. So yeah, please go and rethink your social media calendars or your marketing plans, and let's keep the celebration of yet another property sold for internal marketing on our WhatsApp groups, and let's start posting content that will draw more people to our channels, and that will add value to their lives. User generated content will increase. This is, yeah, they say brands like Lego, Starbucks, and GoPro have masterfully leveraged this type of marketing. So I will do some more market research on this, and try and get some ideas of how we can do it. But yeah, they talk about making use of events and competitions, and motivating customers to promote your brand. And it's not to pay them to do it, but it should be sort of like they want to do it. It's um, people walking around with Starbucks branded coffee cups, for example. That is the type of user-generated content, or if they walk around with their coffee cup and do a little video because they are proud of this, sparkly cup that they've bought. So yeah, this is a trend also to keep in mind. All right, let's quickly go over to the social media marketing planner. I just wanted to give you some ideas of what a typical content calendar can look like. So I'm not going to go through each and every one, word by word, but just to give you an overview. So a calendar, usually you need to identify different goals for the post that you want to do. So the best is to create, not just do the same thing day in and day out, but yeah, like I said, do use different goals. So this one is the content type is introduction, share post, introducing the team members, showcasing their expertise, and expressing excitement about helping people find their dream homes. Now, I'm not saying that this content should be posted like that, but it gives you just a short brief of, thinking what type of content has to be developed to fit this description. Property showcase, a local spotlight, like in your neighborhood, a fun fact Friday, and a Q&A session. And you can spread this over, the whole week. You can decide, do I want to post 5 times a day? Do I want to post 7 times, not 5 times a day, 5 times a week? Do I want to post 7 times a week, or do I want to only post 3 times a week? Whatever you choose, that's fine. But yeah, try and keep it consistent and create content that is versatile. So you can either use this exact same content plan for week 1 and week 2. And then I'm just going to show you some examples of the type of content that you can post. So this is more static, but again, remember, let's play around with video as well. So it doesn't have to be. You can either do more professional type of content, or you can also do some fun content. Do a walk through the office and introduce people to the agents in your office. Day 2. Let's see what was on day 2 quickly. Highlights featured property. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. So yeah, there you can either again do a video or do scroll through of all the different photos of the property. And yeah, the most important thing is, although on Instagram I know that they don't allow you to add a link there to link through to a website, but with all your other platforms like Facebook and TikTok and all those places, remember to add that link that goes back to your website, and again to create that traffic to your website. Fun fact, this is again for something interesting in your area. A fun fact Friday, did you know that the world's narrowest house is just 1 meter wide and is located in Poland? So yeah, have fun with it, do some other research and find something interesting that you can share. And then a Q&A, again, this will give you a lot more insight into what people are talking about, what they want to know about. So this is a nice content idea as well. And then week 3 and 4, again, a whole new different type of content calendar, tips and tricks, behind the scenes, market update, client testimonials, and a humor post. So you can see that there's a variety of content. It's not going to become boring posting the same thing day in and day out. So if you this is obviously going to be available on knowledge base, but that's what I also wanted to show you with ChatGPT. If you're running out of ideas for social media content, you can again just go and ask for it. So ask it to write a social media plan for 2 weeks, focusing on let's say focusing on selling real estate in Pretoria to a middle income demographic. Demographic. Okay. All right. So there it starts creating that content for you. And you can go through it, see if you like what it's saying. If you want to adjust it, you can again go and say, please, adjust and focus on, let's say, please focus on lead generation. Generation. All right. And then it will rewrite it with a focus more on what your needs are. So again, I can't stress enough how much this AI platform ChatGPT can make your life easier. So don't forget about it. Go and play around with it, and you're gonna see things are gonna be much easier for you to do some social media marketing. Okay, these are just some examples of content. All right, so continue with a mix of content types, ensuring a balance between engagement. That's what we always want is for people to engage so that we can have a conversation with them, build a relationship with them, and so that, they can start, it's like having a conversation with a friend or, a client in person. They want to hear your voice and you want to hear from them as well. Adjust the schedule and content based on the engagement metrics. So go and make use of your insights in the backgrounds of Facebook and Instagram. Go and have a look at what type of content had the most engagement or the most likes, and then go and identify, what is it about that specific post that made it so engaging, and then you can create similar type of content, seeing that you know that it works well. Remember to use relevant hashtags, my favorite thing. Again, hashtags is just that one tool that, pushes content to your audience that you want to reach. So definitely go and use hashtags. Let's test it quickly and say what hashtags are best to use um, to reach an audience interested in buying homes. And then it will give you, okay, this one is very focused. I see there on New York at the top, but then you can again go and say, um, regenerate or rewrite for South Africa. And then it starts bringing up some nice hashtags for you to use. And then you basically just copy and paste them and use them in your social media. As easy as pie. Okay, now with all of this new technology and exciting things happening, I think one of the most important things that we need to remember still is you can have this amazing technology, but nothing beats visibility. So I just put some examples here of some of the offices and agents that's done a few things,
We are here today at the
and
yacht
they've
club at
been
Harbour
visible in the
Harbour in Gordons
communities.
Bay, and our team is entering anything that floats in Gordons Bay. It's a cold day, and the brilliant float was built. Remarkable stuff. The four ladies are ready. They are practicing. They are going to.
So that was a fun thing that the Prosper team did in Gordons Bay. And then this is a very simple little video. But yeah, showing where you are, that creating that awareness of your branding.
And we are here today
That's
at the
very
yacht
interesting things to post on social media. Show Be visible in the shopping centers where your clients are possibly moving. This team down in Fishhook is doing some car wash days, free car wash. So if you, it's not nice for team building and definitely nice for brand awareness. You can see it's all red there. um, yeah, this agent is branded, nice little roadshow where he's sitting, creating a lot of visibility. And this team has actually gone to the beach. I see that there was some other splash event on. So these are again the type of things that you want to go and be involved with, create that awareness, be visible. You put your boards up everywhere, put your branding up over weekends. It's unfortunately the life of real estate agents are different than the normal public. While they have fun over the weekends, you guys work, but if you make it fun for yourself, it's also going to be fun. So um, go and be visible. Yes, this is a nice example of one of the agents that's done some gear, cycling gear that he's given away as a prize. And he's got a spinning class, and yeah, now they've got Property.CoZa branded clothing. When you're doing handover, key handovers, take some pictures, take a video, post it on social media, and celebrate another one's dream come true that you've made come true. This is also again a nice little roadshow on a very busy intersection. So go and find that perfect spot and be visible at the time of the day when most people are going to be driving up and down there. And that is me. I can't believe I made it in time for a change. Okay, so yeah, we can open the floor now for questions. I'm quickly going to scroll through the chat here and see if I can see anything. So if you want to ask something, please put up your hand or pop it into the chat, and then we can talk about it. Okay. It seems like it's only Stephanie who asked about, is this what the Metapixel does on Facebook? The Metapixel is something we have implemented that on the back of our website. It's unfortunately not something that we can open up to all the different agents because it poses a security risk, but it is built into our website and our social media page or pages. So, but yeah, it does help for searchability. Um, any other questions? Oh, I see the Bruce Henman. Oh, and Tienes. Tienes, I think you are first. You can unmute and ask your question. I think if you can unmute. Yeah, you
Hi,
can. Okay,
hi,
was
hi,
it?
Jolene. Hi, everyone. Just a quick one on WhatsApp with the channel. I just want to follow the Poppy rule. I've opened a channel and I've linked buyers in certain areas. And the one buyer came back to me and asked me, what about the Poppy rule? But I've got a short description as well that I normally add if they want to be deactivated or not contacted. But has WhatsApp got a link where you can actually, before you post the channel, we invite the client or the contact person um, to say, listen, you've got to you can join this channel, or what is our protection in Poppy, maybe on WhatsApp?
I would need to go and have a look at that, but I mean, for logically thinking about it, a channel is the same as you following any other page on social media, like on
Yes,
Facebook or
yes,
Instagram.
yes,
So
yes.
you,
Yeah.
as the user, have the capability of unfollowing it if you want to. Your details are visible to people, but you have made the choice to follow that channel. But as far as I remember, and I think I said it earlier, that other people can't see who your followers are on your channel. I don't know if you've tested that, but you as the channel
Yeah,
owner can see it.
Look, what I do is that I take them off immediately, and I'll just respond and says you have been removed from the channel, and I think we've got the right to use the channel because it's in the public domain,
Yeah.
so that's where it is. But I don't fight the fight. I just send them a simple text and say thank you, and I take them off.
Yeah.
Basically, but yeah, I was just going to see. So we in good order using the channel because I use it. I use notice board as well. I use channel a lot. I use WhatsApp. I'm very active on WhatsApp and on the business as well and the portfolio catalogs. It just saves so much time because even if you in a shopping center and you get contact, you can just post. You must just make sure
Yes.
that your WhatsApp business, your catalog, everything is just up to date.
Yeah.
Sometimes you try to find a property link, a private property, and you can build a beautiful catalog with your branding and that links in with your portals. So and it's just a quick send and off it goes, basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that's fantastic. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks, Julie. Thanks, good presentation. Thanks very much.
Thank you, and thanks for your input as well. Bruce, do you want to take your turn? Bruce Henman. I don't know if I can unmute you. No, I can't
Hi,
unmute you. Is that?
yeah,
Are
fantastic
you? Are
seminar.
you
Thank
there?
you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the fantastic seminar. It's really interesting. But like I said in my notes there, I feel swamped by technology. And what's the best one to try and focus on and to start with to get
Yeah.
going?
So that's it's actually something. Thank you for bringing this up because I wanted to mention it as well. I know that this might feel very overwhelming, especially hearing and seeing all these new technologies and things that you can use, and then people feel so overwhelmed that they don't use anything because they don't know where to start. So I would say I would start with WhatsApp. I think that's a communication channel that is being used by a lot of people. There's a lot of capabilities to it. So go and download that WhatsApp for Business and play around with that. And then, yeah, start playing around with adding, well, let me quickly go to our website. Adding your property portfolio, for example, as a catalog, or just simply sharing, one of your properties to your channel of people following you. So start creating that traction of is that Bruce? Oh no, that's yeah, Bruce Henman from Paramount. Hi, Bruce. So if you go to your property, you can, copy and paste that URL, pop it into your WhatsApp, and start sharing that on your channel. And yeah, from there then you decide, okay, let me try. I've mastered this one. Let me try something different, and then or something new, and then add on top of your WhatsApp. Um, I don't know, Janice, you want to add something there because I see your hand is up,
Yeah.
maybe from experience.
Yes, Jolene, if I maybe could just have an input, what I normally do at the beginning of the month, I take the CRM on the system and I download all the relevant, I build my own calendar within a folder with Outlook. So then I've got and I put reminders on, but it goes along in a folder. So you can actually just attach that picture to your WhatsApp. Basically, so you can also download your CRM flyers on your phone. And then you basically all you do is that I know it sounds a little bit evolved, but once you get the system going, you put reminders on, and then then you basically just automatically post the flyers, and that's what I do on my channels and on my broadcasts as well. I haven't done it with birthdays yet because that's going to be thousands. I haven't touched that, but literally what I'm doing is that I post all relevant information within my area. I work 3 areas: Ferry Glen, Olympus, and Boardwalk. So I've got my groups there. So whatever is relevant to whatever. For instance, they're busy building, they're renovating a new mall in Olympus. And I've done some pictures on that, and done a little bit of a news article, what's coming, because everyone is wondering what's coming into the mall. So I've just created a bit of, a bit of a newsletter that's been posted on the broadcast, on my broadcast list. And every bit helps. It's all about information and information, and that you just become more and more aware that you are an agent within your area. But yes,
Yeah.
your CRM is working great. You must just work the system, download, and just calendar, and it will just start falling in place. It's a lovely
Yeah.
system.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something that I think we found that a lot of agents are still not using a CRM. And CRM is really a very nice tool where you don't have to go and worry about creating content yourself. You can literally come, log into Navigator, click on CRM, and then if you click on Create Campaign, there are hundreds and hundreds of templates here for you to use. Calendar occasions for each month of the year. We've got some templates, and we keep the old ones there as well, especially for new agents that has joined and they haven't used that before. So that's why we still keep some of the old templates there. There's festive greetings, Merry Christmas. So I think that's actually an excellent point, Janice, is to go and create a marketing calendar in the beginning of the month, or at the end of the previous month for your next month. So do that, take that admin day, go and do some marketing planning and put together a calendar and decide how are you going to direct your marketing efforts for the next month. Go and identify things or events where you can become involved with and to create that brand awareness. So that is, nothing to do with technology so much. Apart now, obviously, from using CRM, but be prepared and get your head on straight and decide what is the best way to spend your time on and to create that brand awareness in your area, digitally and physically. Bruce, do you want to ask something else or say
No,
something
no,
else?
I've been listening very carefully. I think that's a
Okay.
good way to start. And I'm glad you mentioned WhatsApp Business because I do like that tool.
Yeah.
It's a very nice tool and easy to use.
Yeah. If you guys don't have anything else to ask, would you mind just lowering your hands again? Otherwise, I'm gonna think that you still want to ask something. You just need to click on that raise hand again, and then it will go down. So, okay, anyone else? Let me go to the chat quickly and see if there are questions there. Um, okay, some people have to go. Canva is a nice social media calendar. Stefani, or Stephanie, sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Um, yeah, Canva, a lot of agents are using Canva. It's a very user-friendly platform, and you can integrate or you can create videos and all of that type of content there. So it's a nice a place to go and do things. But please, please, please remember that if you create content, it has to adhere to the brand CI. So go and have a look on knowledge base for what the CI manual says. I'm going to upload a new CI manual that is a bit more fun to look at. But let me just show you on CI, on knowledge base under marketing manuals. Um, let's see there. This is the corporate identity manual. So if you click on continue reading, it will automatically start downloading. But yeah, it is a bit of an old one, although all the basics are still the same, using the logo in the right way, using the correct colors, using the correct fonts. I see a lot of agents creating artwork, but they use fonts that are not in line with our fonts. So please go and look at the CI manual and make sure that you adhere to that. Canvas, very easy. Jolene, stickers for WhatsApp message. TNS, yes, I spoke about it a little bit. In WhatsApp, there's you're asking about Property.CoZa branded stickers, I assume. Um, we have created some stickers. I just need to get this IT guy to assist me to upload it as a sticker pack, which you can then download from the like Google Play or what's it, Apple Store. So I will. That's definitely something that I will make a priority. Um, Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we oldies definitely need a hands-on session. Melaine, yes. Well, hopefully, I'm going to start seeing if I can create shorter type of video training, and then which will also enable the agents to look at it at their own time, but also for the officers to make use of it for in-house training. Uh, maybe it's like a 10 or 15 minute training session, definitely not an hour and a half. Feeling swamped by technology. Okay, Bruce, that was you. Okay, I don't see any other. Oh, will the presentation be available? Yes. We will upload it onto Knowledge Base. I will finish it after this meeting, and then I will send it through to the IT guys to just upload it for our Knowledge Base. I'll send out a message on Switch.CoZa to all the office administrators and sales managers, then they can just communicate it with you. I would actually want to ask something. Sorry, it's not going to take long. Um, I want to get your feeling about. I want to open up communication channels a bit more between head office and the agents. And I've tried to do that in the past by creating a WhatsApp channel. Oh no, not a channel. That was before channels existed. By creating a WhatsApp line, but obviously you need to get people again to follow or to start interacting with you. But I don't want it to become a place where it's people complaining about the system is maybe not working or whatever. It should be a two-way communication to get input from agents about something that you need, marketing ideas, a platform for inspiration. So are are you guys open to that? Because I know at this stage we only communicate with the sales managers and the office administrators through Switch.CoZa, and then we trust them to send the communication to their teams of agents. So I don't know if you have some ideas, or if you could maybe share your feeling about this idea. Just let me know in the chat section, and then it will give me a better idea of trying to create something where we can all where we can get closer to each other. That head office doesn't feel so far away. But yeah, definitely not. I don't want to create a complaints line. That's what our support line is for. Yes, please do the WhatsApp group. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll have to see, Milane. I don't, again, a WhatsApp group, we've done that in the past. I don't want to, it unfortunately it creates a platform for people to talk about things that is not relevant. So I just need to find the right solution for it. But okay, perfect. I think we can maybe I'll start a channel. That might be the easiest way, and then I can share some ideas and things there, and we can send it out to the agents. If you want to follow the channel, obviously you can you'll be able to react on the channel by liking or loving a post. but it won't be a two-way communication. But at least I will be able to send out information to everyone, as and when we've developed it. Okay, I've gone 10 minutes over. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you've learned something new and that we have inspired you to start playing around with new things, experimenting with new things, but most importantly, to go and build your brand, be visible out there, and start adding content that is valuable, that is entertaining, and that represents the brand to its best. I hope you have a great day and an amazing week. And yeah, goodbye.